from the Complete College Prospect Studio in Sin City. Heard around the world.
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money spent. So I get deeper, but still coming up with lint. So I start my mission, leave my residence, thinking how could I get some dead presidents? I need money. I used to be a stick-up kid, so I think of all the devious things I did.
Hey, how's everybody doing? You know what it is. Welcome to the show. This is the Who's Up Next show. I'm your host, the big fella, the Gorilla General, and we got a great show on tap today. Couple of amazing guests in Alana Bryant and Caden Smith. I'm looking forward to today's show for sure. A lot to get into, a lot to talk about. You already know I'm going to tap in just a little bit to the NCAA and a couple of things that's happening, just because I always need everybody to stay on board about what's going on. You know how I feel about everything. If you get to the time of your recruiting, I don't care if you're in the 4th, 5th, 6th grade and you're a parent of someone at that age, you need to start learning about this thing now before you get to the show. Once you're in it, it's too late. If you're learning while you're in it, you're going to make some mistakes. That's why I always make sure that I start every single show with NCAA news, just so we get that thing in there. You guys know how I feel about it. As an alumni of the NCAA and as someone who works with the NCAA, I definitely get it's a love-hate. I hate giving out the information because 9.5 times out of 10, it's not going to be good news. But that every now and again, I get that little bitty nugget that I could give out that is helpful on the good side. So we always want to make sure we're starting off with that. You already know the disclaimer is in the beginning of the show that says we do it how we do it. We say it how we say it. We don't edit anything. This is why we're live. So whatever comes out stays out. And it is what it is. The Who's Up Next show is the people show. I always want all my guests to be welcome to the Gorilla Army as they are. I want everyone that comes on the show or participates in viewing the show to always feel welcome. Your opinion matters. Your point of view matters. And that's just how I rock. We don't all have to agree, but we have to learn how to get along when we disagree, right? So that's where I am when it comes to the show. So, you know, I'm always putting up stuff, whether it's about the athletes. This show is not just about sports. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why it's got such a global reach and has been so successful with coaches and everyone else, is because we don't just talk to these young athletes or these educators or whatever about sports by themselves. We talk about education. We talk about mental health. We talk about anything that's anything, because like anybody else in this world, there's more to each one of these young men and women than just the sport they play. That's not what defines them. The human being behind the athlete is what defines them. And so I always want to make sure that that's shown on the show. And so there you go. That's if you're new to the Who's Up Next show, there goes a quick cut of what we do, who we are, and how we get down. I'm in support of every athlete, period. The one thing I don't allow is for people to come on the show and bash any athlete. Don't talk to me about athletes being paid, because I'm not going to be on your side. I mean, you could talk about it. I'm just not going to be on your side. Or athletes, I don't know, being given a leg up over anybody. Like, it's none of that am I going to agree with, and I'm fully prepared to debate on any of those subjects. As I'm going to show you guys today, these athletes start. I think that what happens in the world is we forget when we see the high school senior, the college athlete, the professional athlete. I think we forget that at some point that athlete used to be 3, 4, 5 years old, playing their sport or a sport, and out there just loving life and having fun. And when we saw them at that age, we thought it was adorable and cute. And then when they get to become adults or 18, 19, 20 years old, we forget that. We forget that that's who they used to be, and they're the same person. And so we've got to give them that same love and appreciation for what they do, because they've been on the job forever. They've been committing to the job forever without being paid, without all the glitz and the glamour. So for me, I'm always, I'm biased, obviously, but I'm always on the side of the athlete, always. But yeah, that's how we rock here on the Who's Up Next show as part of the Guerrilla Army. Hey, welcome. I'm waiting on one young athlete to jump in. One of the kids I train, they brought me a gift. Hey, people here are either sending me stuff, as you can see from my guys at Four Gorillas Gym out in New York. They changed the whole gym name behind the show after their athlete was on the show. And my boy Trey and his sister, they're amazing. Their parents made a poster, shot it over to me. Willie got me his Team USA jersey when he went and raced BMX for on the world team. So I'm always taking stuff in. I throw it up on the show, make sure it's up there, because I'm always in support. This young man and his family, I've been training, and they brought me a gift, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna open it on the show. So let me click him in real quick. Adrian, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, brother. I know y'all getting ready to go to church and everything, so and I know you want to catch some of the show, so I'm gonna get into it real quick, and so we could go through everything. Cool. Tell everybody who you are, bro.
My name is Adrian Morales. My nickname is Big Dog, and I play center.
Nice. All right, brother. All right, so we got the nice hoodie. I know your mom wanted me to open it up with the little Bible verse, 2 Timothy 1-3 on there. I thank God whom I serve as I remember you in my prayers. I know she wanted me to pop the thing open. So let's see what's up, bro. This one ain't going on the wall. Sorry. Like I'm gonna rock this one. Oh, I like that. Let's see. So it's got what? Coach, a true blessing on the field, bam. And then we've got the guidance, strength. It's a Proverbs. I like that. Hey, I like that, bro. Thank you for that. Let's see what else we got up in this joint. For my desk, coach, I appreciate all your hard work. A coach will impact more people in 1 year than the average person will in an entire lifetime. That's facts. People, if y'all don't understand that, that's facts. That's why I always go so hard on coaches when I'm talking on the show, because it means so much more than being a coach is so much more than what you do when you're coaching a kid and what they do. It goes deeper than that. I didn't even see that. That's going on my keychain right now. A good coach can change a game. A great coach can change a life. I love that. I absolutely love that. Let's see. Whistle. Cool. I never be having the whistles. I'm always pretty loud. Bam. And then the tumbler. Like it. A good coach. Character builder. Teaches others how to win in life. Attitude adjuster. Always keeps an open mind. A confidence builder. The boss of you. Hey, I like it. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that from the whole fam, bro. Like, definitely not going on my wall, though. This, I got to wear this one. All right?
All right.
I'm definitely wearing this one. That's for sure. Where do y'all, hey, tell everybody where y'all go to church, bro. If you happen to be in Vegas.
I go to church in, it's in Spanish.
But what's the name of it? What's the name of the church?
Gracias de todas las naciones.
Okay. Hey, man, look, bro, it's love, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about it. Hey, no, I definitely appreciate you guys. A lot of people don't understand that when you, as a trainer, as a coach, as a mentor, that in a lot of instances, it's a thankless job. That a lot of people abuse coaches or try to use coaches and trainers to get what they need and what they want. And so, I know that gift came at a great time. Like, people going to see it on the show today, bro. Because, coach was feeling some kind of way about the fact that, somebody tried to knock me off my square about how I feel about this training thing and whatever. And so I really appreciate you and your family for doing that, man. You definitely going to see me in it. That's zero doubt. You might see me in it on the show. Wait, I'm going to talk about it. But on the next show, you'll probably see me in it. So
Okay,
I really appreciate it, big dog, for sure. Hey, man, enjoy the rest of the show. And we'll talk. I'm gonna see you tomorrow at training anyway. But you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys have a good time at church. But yeah, finish rocking out with the rest of the show and tell the entire family I really, really appreciate it.
Okay, coach.
All right, brother. Hey, man, that's what it's about, right? Coaches give to players and families, and then sometimes it comes full circle. You just don't know when it's going to come full circle, right? You don't know if it's going to come today, tomorrow, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. It might not come until after, as a coach or trainer, till you're done. You know what I'm saying? Your life is gone, and it comes back around because someone you coached or trained becomes a coach or a trainer. Or one day they're talking to their kid and they're like, yo, my coach told me this one day, you know what I'm saying? This is something I never forgot, or this changed my life. This is how important coaching is. And this is why it's always important for you coaches and trainers out there to understand that you do so much more than just coach and train. It's just bigger than that. And I get it. Trust me, you're going to hear on the show today. Like, I get it. I get it when someone's trying to, I get it when things happen that make you not want to do the thing anymore, that make you want to crash out and just be like, yo, screw it all. I'm not doing any of that. I'm tired of people taking advantage, whether it's whatever the case is, right? Whatever sneaky, whatever thing people do, you know what I'm saying? That you just hit your breaking point. I get it. But then things like that happen and you understand you got to keep pushing through. Let me see, say something. Pastor has showed us honor. Those who deserve honor those who deserve honor. Thanks for your first support. You're welcome. Thank you guys again. You're absolutely welcome. I love it. I love it. If I have on a hoodie right now, I'll put that hoodie on. But I got y'all. Y'all definitely gonna see me in that thing. All right, let's move into the little NCAA news. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Today isn't actually crazy bad, which is kind of nuts considering that's 2 weeks in a row that it's not stupid. But let's jump into the NCAA news, man. University of Utah. What they're doing, I actually agree with. When it comes to NCAA, I think more states need to do it. They're going to try to get rid of, put a ban in that will make it where foreign countries can't wash their money through college sports, and they, stop them from investing in college sports. I'm torn. At first, I wasn't on board when I thought that they were, when it was just going to be across the board, right? But then what they did was there will be some exceptions once it's vetted money. And so I'm all right with that. Because that oil money is big money. And some of these athletes can make a mint from some of these overseas companies and brands. And I don't want that to not be available. So I was happy that Utah went to put the ban in, and that the NCAA rolled with everything. And I'm happy that they rolled it back just enough to say, hey, one size doesn't fit all. They want to keep the corruption out. I think it's very reasonable, very responsible. And I think that they're heading in the right direction. And I hope that other states do the same thing and just open that thing up all the way so that everybody could get what they need in order to get things done. Let's see. Texas Tech has decided, look, I'm with their AD. So their athletic director blatantly said, if no one's going to regulate this money, this NIL money and what we could do, we're going to ride with that. We're not about to regulate ourselves. We're not about to do any of that. We're going to take advantage of everything. And I'm a strong believer in that, right? I'm not mad at what they're talking about, what they want to do. They're going to put out about $22 million this year in revenue sharing with athletes. That 10 million of that will go towards NIL deal. I mean, another 10 million towards NIL deals. But then here's the thing, right? So for a lot of people who get upset about the NIL money, let me give you a nugget that you may not have considered, right? So at Texas Tech, there's revenue generating sports, and then there's non-revenue generating sports. That's just the facts. That is just the facts, right? Non-revenue generating sports are going to be like wrestling. Soccer doesn't really generate a lot in college, baseball, softball, like gymnastics, and they've been getting rid of track. There's some schools that have gotten rid of whole programs. Texas Tech was like, yo, we got this money. We're bringing in all this money. So they went and put some money, like 2.5 into creating 80 brand new scholarships that are strictly for non-revenue generating sports. So yes, it sucks because some schools are going to cave on their programs at the beginning, but it will get better because this money coming in that's being generated, these new TV deals, everybody needs to know that the NCAA is up for brand new TV deal over the next 3 years here. By 2030, it'll be a whole new TV deal with a lot more money in the bag. That's why they're changing. They want to expand March Madness. They want to expand the college football playoffs. There's some things that are being done. This is why I'm fairly sure that eventually you're going to see Division 1, 2, and 3 kind of merge as one big division, just NCAA across the board. And you're going to see that it's the big FBS, FCS schools. And then you're going to see everybody else kind of compete and more of a play-in. Top teams get to go in the next year. Bottom teams of the top division fall out and go down to the regular divisions. But I think you're going to see that kind of transition coming. Obviously, you know that if I'm saying you're probably going to see that, it means that I'm hearing that. so like I know when I put the information out there, sometimes I'm like, hey, this is the facts. But if you hear me say it, it's because it's being talked about. No different than 5 years across the board, getting rid of medical, red shirts and things like that, and just going to 5 years across the board. You get 5 years to play, period. That's coming. You probably going to see that for the 26-27 year. So just prepare yourselves, athletes. Obviously, those that were in before that will be grandfathered in, but there are changes coming for sure. So that's your NCAA news. Do with it what you will. That's the best I could say. The information is here, so you have the information, so you can prepare. Again, parents, if parents, grandparents, whoever is in charge of some young athlete's life, please get yourself educated in NIL. Get yourself educated in revenue sharing. When your kid now signs, there is no letter of intent like it used to be. There's a financial contract, and they're starting to just blatantly call it one. So when your kid signs, it's a financial contract. Please make yourself knowledgeable in contracts. If you don't, hit your boy. I'll recommend some people. You know what I'm saying? That we're going to have a NIL manager on in 2 weeks. So I will recommend someone. You always can sign your kid up at Complete College Prospects. That's a given. We got stuff over there for NIL. But I also can recommend other people that do it too. The thing about us this is why we're growing so fast as Complete College Prospects as a brand. The company with all of us under the umbrella, I think we're up to like 21 companies under the umbrella, companies and brands under the umbrella of Complete College Prospects, is because it's all inclusive, right? Complete College Prospects brings in all of these companies to help you build your package, right, for that athlete or student to get to where they're trying to go. That's why I always say, hey, second to none. And you haven't seen anyone come on here and try to debate that. You haven't seen anyone online try to debate that, because they understand those companies out there that specialize in like recruiting. Outside of NCSA, I'm not knocking anybody else. Y'all know how I feel about NCSA. It is what it is. I said that. I stand on business with that. If they want it, they could come get it and defend themselves. But those other companies do what they do as a company, however they do it. With Complete College Prospects, you have 21, 22 companies doing what they do, specializing in their thing that they specialize in, to build out a brand for a kid and to get them where they're going. And that's why every year we see so many kids get into college. It's that simple. Doesn't get any simpler than that. But parents, please get your kid knowledgeable, get yourself knowledgeable. Don't sign contract, including the one. I know you're happy to be a scholarship athlete, right? I'm happy for you too. I can't wait. Look, I love telling an athlete, welcome to the fraternity, right? I love it because, again, I put it on the show a while back, right? For football players, there's, I think it was like 100,000, 200,000, and it was just quarterbacks, right? Just quarterbacks in the country freshman year. By the time they got to go to college, senior year, it was like, I think it was like 2,000 or 1,000. Then by the time it was time to go to college, it was a couple hundred. That's just quarterbacks, right? So I love welcoming any athlete, no matter what sport, when they become an actual collegiate athlete. I love saying welcome. Now you're a peer. You're not just some kid I talk to. You're a peer. You might not be at the pro level yet, but you're at least at the collegiate level. So you're a peer-to-peer. We could chop it up and you get that respect. And I love saying that, right? I love saying welcome to the fraternity. But do not sign that contract until you guys have gone over it with a fine-tooth comb. A lot of the kids that end up in the portal because they didn't look at the contract. They didn't understand that there's requirements, things they got to do, things they can't do. You know what I'm saying? And then coach it again. Athletic scholarships are for one school year, not even one full year. They're for one school year. And this is why you do exit interviews with your team. For most of you guys that don't know that, when you get to college, at the end of your season, you're going to do an exit interview. That exit interview will be your coaches either talking it up and saying, yo, we can't wait to see you till next season. You know, we're going to work on this, hope, blah, blah, blah. Or it's going to be your coaches. Basically, they can't tell you, no, we want that scholarship back. But what they can tell you is like, we don't have a spot for you here. And that's enough to be like, yo, go to compliance, tell them you transferring. So prepare yourselves, know the terminology, know what you're doing. Make sure the deal is a good deal for you. I don't want to hear any of that. What's best for the team? Nobody. Nope. This is a business. Because I promise you they're going to do what's best for their team. The coaches are in the school, and don't trust the trainers. don't trust medical staff. Like you trust them enough to do what you do while you're there. But remember, they all work, their checks all get paid for by the school, by the program. So they're not your doctor. They're not your trainer. They're not your anything. They work for the school. They work for the program. They're going to make the best decision for the program. So please, I'm begging you, if you don't know, now you know, prep yourself. Don't wait till schools are putting these things in front of you. If it's a partial scholarship, you can ask about academic money. That's why I'm telling you, if you got less than a 3.0, you're not really in competition. I'm sorry. Like I've been playing around with it for years now on the show, but let's just not play around with it no more. If you got less than a 3.0, you're not in the hunt unless you are a top 100 athlete in your sport in the country, not in your state, not in your town, in the country. If you have less than a 3.0 and you're not top 100, I promise you, you're not in the hunt for anything real. Not for anything real. At my son's school right now, there's kids sharing a locker. If you're on a program and you sharing a locker, you can guarantee that the coaches have now decided that you're not one of the guys or girls. You're on the team, but you are not, like, no. And that might be something to rethink. So please, I'm begging you guys, that I'm gonna keep saying it every week because it's how I get down. This is a business. This is a business. This is a business. This is why we vet every athlete that comes on the show. We get into their social media. We're looking to find the skeletons if we should not show them on the show. It's not being biased. It's just that why promote someone? Listen, Complete College Prospect is NCAA certified, right? Period. When we rate somebody, they know it's coming from people that know what they're talking about. When the company recommends whatever, it's bigger than everything, right? So on this show, when I'm on this show, it's the same thing. I use the same metrics for everything on the show. So we're in there. I'm looking at your GPA. I'm looking at who you are as a person. I'm looking at how your team. I go to your teammates to see if your teammates bother to repost your post. I shouldn't even get this information because some of you are going to cheat that want to come on the show, but I'm just going to do it. I go look to see if your teammates repost you, because if your teammates repost you, you know what that tells me? You're a good teammate. Tells me you're a good teammate. You'll be amazed how many times I find videos where they don't, where the teammates, great performance, teammates don't repost. Tells me that there's something in that person that might not be a good teammate. And we got to be careful about promoting that kid, because look, when you leave Complete College Prospects or the Who's Up Next show or any of the brands under the umbrella, these coaches have come to understand that we're going to promote someone who can fit into their program. It's not just about fitting into your sport. It's about fitting the program, the way of life. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's always about the 3 pillars. When I train kids, same things. I use as my philosophy: good people, good student, good athlete, period. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the 3 pillars, I won't train you. I don't judge based on family members, or there'll be a lot of people I just wouldn't train. But when it comes to the athlete themselves, those 3 pillars are important: good athlete, good person, good student. Because I know that if you have those 3 things, you can make it in anything. Period. Not just being in sports. All right, let's roll. Cool. Let's get into a couple of different little videos before that I wanted to open the show with. So you guys know how I am about getting educators on the show. People send me videos all week, different clips about different things. Some make the show. I have hundreds of them now. Keep sending them. I'm not saying anything. Keep sending them, because I figure out what goes on what show, when and where, what fits the thing that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So like today on the show, we have Hit World. We have the 2 interviews. I went and got a tattoo from my people, that my boy Nate and them. And so we put that whole experience on video because, you know, they repping the show. And so much more, right? And then we have one of my athletes that I trained, went to Bishop Gorman, one of the most dominant schools in the country. And I always tell athletes, if what I'm training you for is, if it works, great, and you go play your sport, great. If it doesn't and you go be something else, I'm going to be just as proud of you, as long as you grinding to get where you're trying to go. This young man is in college right now. He wasted no time, started a clothing brand, created his first commercial, has done so much, and his brand is doing so well in the Louisiana, down in New Orleans. So I wanted to make sure that his commercial was put on the show. Why would I not? I support any of you athletes, no matter what you do. If it's something, I'm gonna put it on the show for sure. So we have all that on the show, but let's start off with this one from this teacher. I thought this was something important. Let's bang it out.
Here are 5 things I don't care about after teaching for 25 years. Number 1 is homework. I haven't assigned homework in well over a decade, and here's why. You have 2 kinds of kids: the kids who get it and the kids who don't get it. And don't tell me you have kids who kind of get it, because if they kind of get it, they don't get it. They aren't going to miraculously get it when they get home. And the kids who do get it don't need that reinforcement. Stop assigning homework. You're driving the parents and the kids and yourself crazy, because you know you're not grading that shit. Number 2 is dress code. As long as you don't look like you belong on a pole, I don't care what you're wearing. I'm just glad you're here. I'm here to teach you. You're here to learn. Let's freaking go. Number 3 is attendance. I'm not going to worry or care about something that I have no control over. Parents get an email, a phone call, and a text message when their kid is absent. If they don't know where their kid is during the school day, that's a parenting issue, and and I am not equipped, nor am I responsible for resolving that issue. I'm going to teach the kids who are here. Number 4 is cursing. I don't care about cursing. I don't have time to care about cursing. In the time it would take me to write up a kid for cursing, I could go to the bathroom, make copies, check my email, call a parent, upload grades, write my lesson plans. There are 1,000 things I could do in the time that would take me, and I'm not interested in writing up a kid for cursing. And number 5 is state testing. I don't care about state testing. You're going to tell me that I have to differentiate my instruction for 180 days to meet the diverse learning needs of all of my students. And then you're going to assess that learning and my instruction on one day with one standardized test? Be so for real. I don't define my kids' learning by one day and one test, and the state shouldn't either. The state can take that standardized test and shove it straight up its ass.
Look, I love it. She sent that to me herself. So I definitely had to put it on the show. I agree with so many things that she said, right? I'm states, I know we have contracts with state education. Oh my God. We have government contracts too. And they're going to be mad at me for saying this. I used to tell my son all the time on the state test days, I was like, do whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't care. The standardized test is dumb. It's dumb. It's a waste of time when the kids could be learning so much more. I love this teacher too. They could be learning so many more things, doing so much more stuff. And so for me, I'm with her. When it comes to those other things, there are some things that are a parent's problem. Yeah, if your kid has, look, if you show up when you hear that your kid has D's and F's, why didn't you show up when your kid had a B and a C? You knew it was coming. Somebody reported something. It's always online, or that's the best thing, right? You don't even got to count on your kid to bring back their grades. You don't even got to, you ain't got to do any of that. You know what I'm saying? Wise teacher, agree 100%. SATs and ACTs are a joke. Yes, that's why colleges have taken it out. Unless you're going for education, right? Unless you're going to school for your education, and that's any field, any degree, and not sports, then you have to do the ACT and SATs. They still take that stuff into consideration. But if you're an athlete, they've gotten smart about it. They're just not going to do it. No one's really asking for that anymore. So you don't have to take it. I guess it could benefit you. Some schools understand the assignment too. So yeah, that's dumb. Standardized tests are stupid. One size never fits all, period. Some kids are brilliant at homework, suck on test day. I'm telling you right now, I never did homework. I'm an amazing test taker, right? I can sit down at anything and I'm going to take a test and I'm going to pass it. Like, I'm really good at tests. I'm definitely not doing homework. Like, there's no reason to sit here and tell you guys to do something I wouldn't do. Now, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you how I did it, right? But I'm an amazing test taker. Homework just sucked. You know what I'm saying? If I did it all day, who wants to do it at night, right? And so I agree with her. And then we get mad at these teachers for not grading papers on time, but they're sending homework home plus the schoolwork. And then it's like, we're asking them to do all this other stuff outside. If you have a problem with a teacher, let me explain something. Teaching is one of those jobs that's damn near like being an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We actually don't pay teachers a lot, but we expect them to work all the time. We expect them to go home and grade papers. They're not getting paid for that. That's not, see what I'm saying? If I was a teacher, I swear to you, there'd be no homework. It's an impossibility. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So I agree with her 100%. And I wanted to put that on there because I just do. It's how I feel. Look, again, if you get offended, go to the beginning of the show, rewatch the credits. Bam. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? This is how I feel. I agree with this teacher 1,000%. Good teachers are so hard to find that when you get the good ones that care and understand, rock out all day. All right, let's go. All right, man. So look, the big fella was in a place, right? So I think we are going to have the show next week because the studio's getting redone. We're coming back. So from here on out, all music rights and everything to the show will belong to the Who's Up Next show. Everything on highlight videos and everything else will be original music from the show. Everything is everything, because after this show, essentially we're reaching an amazing milestone. 2 weeks from now, when we come back, we're going to move our interview from next week to that week. That's going to be our 400th video. I don't know if you know how amazing that is and how hard that is to get to, but it'll be our 400th video online. So that's going to be a big to do. And so we're going to revamp this thing and really dial in to the big fella, and just a new look, period. There's a lot of change that happened along with, that's why the tattoo came into play as well. You know, I'm not really for the nonsense, right? Somebody tried to play me. Somebody tried to play your boy. All right, I think we got it back. Caden, give me a thumbs up. All right, cool. We got it back. Hey, man, it got tricky for a second. We cut out. I don't know what the hell just happened, but we're back. We're good. Thank you. Yeah, great milestone. So we're going to make some changes, do what we're doing, and it's going to be a fantastic time. But yeah, somebody tried to play your boy, and it made me get to a place where I was like, yo, I'm after all these years in sports, as an athlete, as a coach, then as a trainer, I was at a place where I just wasn't vibing with that feeling of just people being shady, right? So I was like, yo, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, cut whatever, cut people off and do whatever, and just stop and shut everything down, right? I was definitely in that place where I'll shut it all down. Who cares? It is what it is, right? Went through a thing of rebirth and just looking at the bigger picture. And like I said, it takes other people to make you see what you need to see. And so this is why this video popped in, and I thought it was a good one.
Stay away from people who act like a victim in a problem that they created. There are people like that in the world, or some of you obviously know some of them. But they act like a victim in a problem that they created. That's gaslighting.
Never let somebody disrespect you more than once. The thing about disrespect is that it doesn't happen on accident. Like, it was a lot of thought that went into the disrespect. It was a lot of planning that went into the disrespect. It was a lot of considering how you may or may not respond.
And that's how I feel, right? It's amazing how these clips come in on time, like sermons, right? I treat Sunday like this is my you know what I'm saying, that this is my church. I come in here, I'm definitely up here. I'm a preach and make sure everybody gets the word, you know what I'm saying, that comes from the big fella with the army. And that one hit me right because it made me understand that when people disrespect you, they know what they're doing. They knew why they did it. They knew how they were going to do it, and they still made the decision to do it. That's not on you. So remember that when you, as an athlete, a teacher, a coach, a parent, a trainer, educator, whatever it is you do, remember that when people disrespect you or try to take advantage of you, they thought about it. Those aren't accidents. They thought about what they were going to do. And once you understand that, you'll understand that you can't let them knock you off your square. You got to keep doing what you got to do, right? You got to keep grinding. You got to keep trying to get to the thing that you're trying to get to. And so we're going to revamp everything and really rock this thing out and do it the way we're supposed to be doing it. And so you're going to see changes everywhere. You're going to see changes here, CCP, the portal, all kinds of things. We are pushing it just in a different way in general. We'll cut bait on the people that want to use the brand. Look, as Complete College Prospect, on that side of the business, there is nothing. We're never lowering the price. I mean, damn, it's $100. You can't beat it anywhere. That's why nobody says anything, because they can't beat it. For everything that we do for the kids, you can't beat it. You can't go buy a pair of shoes for less. And then you get like $100,000 worth of stuff between the branding and the exposure and the schools and the blah, 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 right? So we're not going to do that. So don't ask us to do free, because we're not going to. You've got to put in some effort on your side. But we've done that. We have done these things to help different people on all fronts, because when I became the CEO of the company, I had this thing where my heart is so big that I want to make sure that no one, I'm on every sob story. I'm on everything. And I just want to help it all, like period. But at the end of the day, those same people will turn around and go pay somebody else for nothing. Or they'll go waste money to do whatever. Or they will put in less effort. We ask a kid to do something and we're like, yo, we need your transcripts, or we need this. These coaches need this. This recruiting department needs that. And then the kid doesn't do it, but then acts as if it's our fault. No, it's not. We're not going to baby you. We'll do the heavy lifting. That's what we do. We'll do the heavy lifting, but we ask you to do the baby lifting. Get the small boxes. We'll take care of the furniture, but we need you to take care of go get the small boxes. Go get the toaster. If you can't go get the toaster, there's really nothing we could do for you. We don't want to help you go to a program anyway. There was a kid that we sent out some information to try to help the kid out, working with Complete College Prospects. And we said, hey, we need to get a little bit, we need you to fill out this form, get a little bit more video. The kid filled out the form, didn't send the video, and then sent a message that said, now go get me offers. That was the kid's response. We're not your slave, bruh. We're not your slave. But you know what we have to do now? That same message that you sent, we will turn that over to coaches, because that's part of who you are as a personality. That's part of your personality, right? We send everything. When we get your letters of recommendation from parents or people in your community, we send that. So why would we not say how you dealt with us in business? If we see your video and we see you yelling at your teammates on the side, we send that with your highlight video too. Because when a program brings you, we want them to bring you knowing exactly who you are. That way they can never say, we didn't know you were this when we offered you the scholarship. No. That's also why you never see any of the CCP kids coming back after a year and saying that the team took the scholarship from them. They knew that it was a perfect fit beforehand. So the big fella won't, and I hope you guys won't, be accepting any people that act like a victim in situations they created. You're not a victim. You can't be the creator and the victim. Simple as it gets. This video came like a couple minutes before I got to the show. I was like, yo, I got to bring it in because it reminds me of my story, except for this one didn't turn out the same way. And my son sent it to me. And so I was like, yo, I got to put it up because there's a kid out there guaranteed. I never know who's watching the show at what time, but I know that the message tends to hit home. And so I wanted to put it up. If it came to me right before the show came on, then I got to put it up because it means it was meant to make the show. And so it was meant to make the show for someone. And we'll talk about it on the other side.
Are you crying? Yeah. You all right? Yeah. My boy B, he spent some time in prison.
Yes, sir.
Gang life.
Yes, sir.
Been shot 10 times.
Been shot 10 times.
Anyways, let's catch some fish.
Let's do it.
Oh, stop playing. There you go, right there, right there. Don't, hold on. Hold on. Give him some fire. Give him some fire. There we go. Stop playing. Ready? Then you go to grab him. Come on, grab him like that. Bro, show the camera.
Stop playing with me, man. That's crazy, man.
You got to give him a kiss for good luck. There we go. Let's go. That's awesome.
Hey, welcome back to the Who's Up Next show. That video, it hit me in a couple different ways, right? Because if you've watched the show for these years, you already know. Coming up as a kid, my first time in the newspaper, I'll tell you how long ago that was for being in sports, but also being a gang member, right? As a kid. Where I grew up, that's just how it was. We just didn't know at the time. We didn't know better, right? And so it was funny that the article was talking about the fact that even though this was a part of my life, that I was a great athlete, and that the city had high hopes for me. I remember of all the kids that they could have done that for, the fact that someone considered me the person that should have been in the article, I thought was a kindness that I never forgot. And that same person was one of the people that when I for those that don't know, like I've been shot, I've been stabbed multiple times, right? As a kid. That same person found me in an alley across from the rec center. They saw me get shot and go down in the alley, and pick me up, rush me to the hospital. I didn't have a parent at home. My dad was in prison. My mom was a truck driver, so she was gone. She just would leave us. And that kindness, I never forgot. That kindness is why Complete College Prospects exists. That kindness is why the Who's Up Next show exists. The kindness of one person has allowed me to affect the lives of thousands of kids and teachers and coaches and educators. Again, I get calls and messages from coaches asking me, will I write letters for them to get jobs at other schools? From the kindness in that one moment. This young man was given kindness, which brought tears to him. Sadly, shortly after the video, he was shot and killed in his community. So he will never get to affect someone else's life except for today. Today on the Who's Up Next show, even in death, his moment will get a chance to affect someone's life out there. Some kid that needs to understand that it's coming. That moment of kindness is coming. Just wait for it. Just hold out. Just do everything you can to survive, because it's coming. I don't know when it's coming, but I promise you it's coming. It will. It just will. It seems hopeless and like it won't, but it will. For you guys that aren't going through those types of things in your life, remember that moment when you're walking into a grocery store or shopping center and you see some young man or woman trying to sell candy or something to raise money. What does $1 hurt you? What does $1 hurt you? But that moment of kindness might save a life. You just never know what action you take will change the complete and utter direction of someone. Because without the kindness that was shown to me, I promise you, this would be different. That was shown to me and my brothers. Like if it just wasn't, it would just be a different world for us. But it was the kindness of strangers. The kindness of strangers. And that's the facts. That's why I put things like this on the show. So when it came, again, I know the message is twofold, right? That message was definitely for me too. And I told you how I was feeling when I was making this show, right? It was a rough week for me. But the message is for me to remember why I do what I do, where I came from, and for me to give it out so that somebody else can recoup that message as well. Let's go. Chop, chop, chop. Hey, man, if you like the show, you know what to do. Hey, start subscribing over on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, because X goes down a lot. I don't know what the hell's going on with X, but X and Twitch is solid too. Go to Twitch. Otherwise, you got to get it on the days after, and then it's everywhere, like everywhere after the show. But if it's live, you go over to YouTube and subscribe, or go to Twitch. Like I said, X is a funny place, man. All right, so look, my boys, I have an amazing, like Nate is an amazing tattoo artist. He does tattoo work for everyone, like all my family members that go get tattoos, everybody that we recommend to him. He just gets down, period. And they rock with me on the show and everything that I'm doing. So, you know, I had to support the family. This is what we do. So I wanted to hit you guys and let you take this trip with the big fella. Hey, what's up? It's your boy JR, aka the Gorilla General, the big fella from the Who's Up Next show. We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada, off South Maryland Parkway at my favorite spot, Gold Souls, to get a tattoo from my favorite guy, Nate. He does all my tattoos, all my family's tattoos, but honestly, the entire team inside is amazing. I've seen art from everybody, and you should come on down. Definitely see my boy Nate, but see any of the other artists as well, because they're amazing. Come on inside with me and get an introduction to Gold Souls.
Great time. Cleats in the dust, white tape on my wrist. Name on my back, whole town in the mist. Mama in the stands, had low tight fists. Praying I'm safe when I take that risk. Scoreboard glow on a Friday night. Heartbeat running like a red tail light. Whole squad posted on the sideline height. We've been grinding for this all my life, all my life. Every yard, every bruise, every late night drive, every mile, every trial, kept the dream alive. Hear the crowd get loud when we cross that line. Hit the replay now, let it freeze in time. This that highlight, roll it back in slow-mo. Every big play, feel it hit like thunder. We go all night, turning up the whole show. Ain't no fear here, only heart and hunger. From the back row to the bright station, we were built for the big time lights. This that light, roll it back in slow-mo. We don't back down, we just ride, we just ride. Mud on my boots, sweat drip, tight grip. Hands in the air when the net goes switch. Coach on the bench with it, that's my kid. Whole team jumping, yeah, we all live this. Last 10 seconds, crowd locked on me. Pressure like a wave, but it sets me free. Zoom on my face when I make that three. Turn into a clip for the whole world to see. Every doubt, every shout, I turned into drive. Every hit, every miss, make me feel alive. Hear the bass dropping when we cross that line. Cut the lights down low, let the stars align. This that highlight, roll it back in slow-mo. Every big play, feel it hit like thunder. We go all night, turning up the whole show. Ain't no fear here, only heart and hunger. From the back row to the bright station, we were built for the big time lives. This that highlight, roll it back in slow-mo. We don't back down, we just ride, we just ride. Stack up the clips, let the whole tape run. Every setback turn a few for the run.
Hey, welcome back to the Who's Up Next show. That was, you know, a day in the life with your boy over at Gold Souls. Again, a whole amazing team in there. I can't say enough about them. If you saw some of the, you know, you could go follow them on Instagram. You see Nate, tell him, you know what I'm saying, the big fella sent you. If you're in town, shoot over there. They do amazing work. I've seen people come in from as far as New York just to get tattoos over the weekend from them, just because of the quality of work that they do, and their support of the show and support of my kid is just so. The Who's Up Next show supports them as a brand, and we'll be locking in with running the ad. That was our first original music because that's going to run for a while. So you know, wanted to make sure that we kept it where we didn't have to take anything down. So yeah, there we go. I swear to God, I don't know what's going on today. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on today. It's absolutely crazy. Alana, you're there, right? I don't know what happened. Yeah, we back and we're having straight technical difficulties today. With it's not even us. It's stupid X and somebody else, man. Like it's not even us. All of our stuff is up and working, but this is how it goes sometimes. Honestly, it sucks. That's probably with live shows though. All right, cool. Let's see. As soon as I got Alana back, I think I got Caden back. Again, I don't know what the problem is. It's not us, not on our side. So let's jump into Special Olympics. We'll come back. Let's get it. Welcome back. It's the Who's Up Next show. It's your boy, the Gorilla General. Hey, if you're joining us from X, hopefully you click back in or whatever. Again, X is wild, man. Like X is different, and it causes technical difficulties with everything. I don't know what's going on over there, but it ends up linking them, ends up causing problems for everything. And so again, if you love the show, you want to watch the show, join everybody else that always goes and streams it live on Twitch or YouTube, because then it'll change that out, and I'll stop putting it up on X as a streaming on for the live part, because X tends to, like I said, cause problems for some weird reason, man. That's the Special Olympics. Again, you know how I feel about our partnership, what we do with them. That's an amazing thing. And yeah, I wouldn't want to change that for anything ever. I want to go. Who do I got up first? Let's go. Where's Alana? Okay, let's go with Alana first. You know what I'm saying? Let's lock in with Alana after we're gonna hit this Triple R commercial. Like I said, this is from the kid. This is from the one kid. All the X people are back. See, it's funny. X goes down and like a bunch of people are viewing. Then X pops back up. It's the weirdest thing. Again, go follow us on YouTube or Twitch for the lives. It's just going to help you out, help us out, because X is super unreliable. This young man is a kid that I trained. He's an amazing football player. He played at Bishop Gorman here in Las Vegas, again, which is a consistent top 25 program in the country. National champions like 3 times in the last 10 years. State champion for like the last 15 years. And it's just what they do. Football didn't pan out on his side. He got an injury from a drunk driver that hit his car, thought everything was going to be was going to be over. The young man pivoted. We stopped talking about sports. We started talking about business. He started picking my brain every single day about how to get into business, how to start a business, what could I help him do. So I went and formed his LLC and all this stuff to help him lock in. Because again, I don't care for all you athletes that are on this show, all you athletes that watch the show, all you athletes that come through, everyone's not going to make it all the way as an athlete. But if you've been on this show or you've been a part of Complete College Prospects or you just rock with the Army, period, hit your boy. I don't care if you're an athlete or not. I'm happy if you're happy with your life. And this young man went out, told me what he wanted to do. Like I said, we talk once a week on the easy weeks, more than that on heavy weeks, from everything from what should his next move be to when should he drop the videos and whatever. So they filmed their first one, I think, with the iPhone, but he's going to have to do better than that. But I love the brand. I love what they're trying to do. And apparently it's super popular in the South and they're killing it. So I definitely want to put his commercial on here. And then after this commercial, I think we're going to come back with Alana.
What they finna do? Oh, he finna buy that shirt? Let me see that shirt. Ooh! Oh my gosh, he took the shirt!
The O stand for ostrich, the Hermes backhand pink. The P stand for Percocet, I just threw back like 3. And the I stand for international, got Europe free. She asked me what U and M stand for, that's you and me. She asked me what YBL stand for, that young bell light. She say she miss me, no you don't, if you did would've been on the flight. Every day I wake up, get fleet, pour up for you, make daytime feel like night. Niggas ain't having no heat, how you know I'm having thermal sight? I got go on my teeth, feel like
So they rocking out on Shopify right now, Triple R. I know they got a bunch of different colors, different styles for men and women. They're doing their thing. So I'm going to support them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to support them, period. Again, every athlete that's a kid at a young age isn't going to become a pro. Every athlete, let's just take football, and basketball. They say you always hear that only 1% become professional players. Again, that's not 1% from the beginning. They are part of the 1% that went to college. 1%, less than 1% of all athletes will end up being collegiate athletes. Then they're one of that 1% to become professional athletes. So everyone's not going to get there. But as long as you go create something, do something, be happy, the big fella's got your back. I support you. So I support his Triple R brand and what he's doing. Hey, Sam, I'm going to have him on the show eventually. We're going to lock in so he can jump on the show. I'm excited to talk to him, see where the brand is going so he can tell everybody else about the brand and what they got coming. They do parties and all kinds of stuff. Like he's turned into a whole little mogul down there in Louisiana. And so I'm loving it. I love every bit of it. And this is what it means to be in the realm of the big fella, right? Again, when I have people that I've trained that they take advantage of me they think they're taking advantage of me as a trainer or a person, and they don't understand the benefits of why they come to me. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than football or basketball or BMX or whatever, because I train athletes in everything. So it's bigger than that. It's about the person as a whole and what they're going to be when it comes to the rest of their life. I always say my legacy will not be being a professional athlete, because you can be forgotten as an athlete. My legacy is the lives that I touch after being an athlete, because those lives will touch other lives, period. All right, man. So look, we're going to come back. We're not going to come back. We're about to lock in with Alana Bryant right now. So again, all these athletes, I don't go look for the athletes. We have amazing writers that send things in, like Kevin Moses, Tom Tabler, Mark Gibson, and so many others. They lock in, they scout and find these athletes. They get them locked in with me. They set up these interviews and try to like make these things happen. Sometimes it's the athlete that reaches out and says, hey, I just want to get on. I'm trying to promote myself. And I love that. I love that like no one's business, because I love someone who understands the assignment that they have to get their name out there. And so then once I get to the film and the team goes through everything and I get a chance to look, I'm always like, I'm happy we got that person. Alana and Caden are like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's lock in with Alana Bryant.
It beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo.
Class heroes, baby. If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me?
Wait. Alana, I now actually remember your video from the segment. I'm excited to talk to you. I had to stop the video because normally I don't score everything until after the fact, but I just recalled what I like about you. So let's do that, and then I'll go back to showing the video. Yo, she's a freshman. Well, sophomore now, I think. Sophomore. And I don't know if you guys saw that she's running up the points now. This is cheat. I don't even know why I'm cheat, but I got to cheat because I remember the other, and I know I felt this way about the other video too. So let's just lock in on it. Hey. You guys know how rare it is for me to give out 10 gorillas. She's a cold piece. Hey, now we can get back to the video. I had to stop it. I've never done that before. I had to stop it. We had to do the damn thing. It is what it is. Let's go. Alana Bryant.
It beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo.
Class heroes, baby. If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Like if we had chicken Travie, I can handle that. Furthermore, I apologize for any skipping tracks. It's just the last girl that played me left a couple cracks. I used to, now I'm over that. Cause holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts. If I could only find a note to make you understand, I sing it softly in your ear and grab you by the hands. Keep me stuck inside your head like your favorite tune. And know my heart's a stereo, the only place for you.
My heart's a stereo. It beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Come on. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo.
Y'all feel it too, right? Alana Bryant. What's up?
Hi.
So, just introduce everybody to you.
My name is Alana Bryant, and I'm a 2028 combo guard.
You know you're nice, right? Or are you going to be that person to be like, no, but thank you? Like, you know you're nice, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you know that in a couple years, I'll definitely be on this show right here saying, welcome to the fraternity, right? Like that's not a question. Well, wait a minute. God forbid, barring any nonsense, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? But if everything just keeps on track, yeah, you're nice. You're why basketball?
It's what I love.
But why? It's not easy.
That's the fun in it. You have to work for it. That's what I like.
Okay. But I'm gonna just be on the devil's advocate side. No, nobody's respecting women's basketball right now. So why choose it?
Because it's what makes me happy. It doesn't matter if it's respected or not.
I love it. That's the correct answer. Because that's about to change. The NCAA is putting a lot of money into women's basketball. Everything is about to change. And so if you don't love it when it's ugly, you can't really appreciate it when it gets better. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's shooting your video, I love that too, because here's what I know. Outside of football, the disrespect to basketball and other sports when it comes to filming is insane to me. It takes no money to put a camera in the gym, in every gymnasium, and catch the games with quality. And so I don't understand why no one does it. So whoever is shooting your film is doing a great job, a great job. And it's that allows the world to appreciate what you do when you're showcasing all your hard work. So you definitely owe whoever's doing that a hug, a high five, or whatever it is. But they're doing you great justice, because I've seen sometimes I want to put an athlete on and I can't. Like, the athlete is amazing, but the film is shot in a way that it just won't help. You know what I'm saying? And so I really appreciate whoever's doing your film. Tell us about your team.
My AAU or school team?
Both.
AAU, I'm going to play with my old coach. I've known him since 5th grade. I've been with him since 5th grade. It's the CTX Knights.
Okay.
And then my school team, it's definitely a transition year, but we got a lot better towards the end. We started off rough. One game short of making playoffs, but
did you guys have a big turnover from like the senior class from last year?
We got a new coach and a new athletic director, so it was a big transition period, and we only had 16 games. So. And we also had a lot of teams drop out of district.
That's crazy. Okay. So are you planning to stay there throughout your whole high school career, or?
Yes, sir. Next year should be a lot better.
Okay. What's the dream?
I want to go play college, honestly. Of course I want to go D1, but whatever school's the best fit for me, I just want to play.
Great answer. Great answer. So look, the kids that come on here and tell me they want to go D1, but they're not, I could tell that they might look down on the levels below. I know that kid's going to have a problem. With the NIL structure, you have young women making more money in their NIL deals than they would make if they went into the draft with their rookie contracts. Excuse me. So they're tending to stay a little longer to get everything that they need to get before they make that transition. So it leaves a lot less open spots. But I mean, you're talented. Like, you're extremely talented. And you're only going to get better. So it's like but having that level of understanding will help you make a good decision instead of a rushed decision when it's time. Because you're not, I promise you, you're just a year away from these coaches. Your recruiting isn't going to wait till your senior year. That's just facts. Like, I'm assuming you'll probably be committed by this time in your junior year. You know what I'm saying? Like that it's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm happy that you have a good head on your shoulders as when it comes to that, and an understanding of, just get it to where you want. There's no reason you shouldn't be a full ride athlete though. GPA what's your GPA right now?
3.9 on a 4.0 scale.
It's not me saying it, people. It's literally not me saying it. Every time I bring a kid on here, the GPA is outrageous. And so if you're a young woman out there and your goal is to take the spot that you and her are going up for the same spot, you've seen the film. So unless your film looks like that, then you now are hearing about her GPA. How do you beat her? And I'm not telling you not to beat her, but strive to beat her. She's out there. You now know she exists. Alana is out there in the universe. You understand? So work harder, because she's killing it. I've never asked this question. You got pets?
Pets? Yes, I live on a ranch. I have sheep, chickens, dogs, and a cat.
Where's the horse?
We used to have one, but we had to get rid of it because of the sheep.
I love horses. I don't know about sheep. I've never really been around sheep like on a ranch. It's always been in like contained areas, but okay. Love dog. What kind of dog?
We have a Great Dane, a Great Pyrenean, an Aussie Doodle, and then I'm not sure what the other one is.
That's basically a horse. That is basically a horse. That is. So is yours like the ones that I always see on like TikTok that they don't know that they're that big, thinks that it's a small dog?
Yes, very much so. Our Great Pyrenean just thinks he's a puppy.
I love it. I love it. So how is it living on a farm?
A lot of work. Every weekend there's something to do. Every day after school there's something to do. Definitely keeps me busy.
Would you change it for anything though?
No, I love living out here.
Nice. Okay, I'm definitely curious about this one. So I ask everybody, favorite outfit, going to hang out, do what you do, hanging out with your friends. What we throwing on?
I like casual, probably just a hoodie. This one's my favorite, and then some jeans. And then I love Jordans. I have a whole shoe rack of Jordans right here.
Show us your favorite pair back there.
Probably my 4s.
Okay. Those are clean too. I don't know how you keeping them clean on the farm. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I see all the medals. That's all basketball or multiple sports?
All basketball. I don't think I have a single one for any other sport.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad at that at all. Go ahead.
I do track and volleyball though.
I have become a huge fan of volleyball. Like I've always liked it as for fun, but I have become like this. I think Hit World on my 400th show is going to have volleyball for the like. It is such a technical and amazing. Wait, let me be honest. I'm not gonna lie, people. Anime made me love volleyball, so I'm a huge anime fan. I watched this one called Haikuya, and it's all volleyball, and it made me rethink everything I knew. And then I started researching and learning, and like I love it. And then what do you run it? What do you do in track?
I do the 100, 400, 4x4, and then I'll probably do the 800.
The 4x4?
Yes, sir.
Sprinters normally don't do long distance, so you like you're just out there.
Yeah.
That's madness. I remember like once in my high school career, I did the 100, the 4x1, and the high jump, and then we were short somebody on the 4x2, and I was like, oh, I could do that. I was strong in that first 100. And then all of a sudden that second 100 got really, 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 really ugly. So to be able to run the 4x4 is crazy, plus be on the 100. Are you really good at it?
I go to a small school, so I'm good at it for a small school. It's not my main sport. It's not my favorite sport, but.
Okay. I'm not mad at that at all. Hold on. I think there was a comment. Let's see. I want a Great Dane so bad. Look, Great Danes are beautiful dogs. They're just so big. Like your dog is almost as tall as you, huh?
When he stands up on 2 feet, yeah.
It's madness. Absolute madness. Favorite restaurant. Let's go with, again, basketball's hard. You can't eat beforehand. So let's say it was a good game and you guys decided, hey, let's go AAU because that's on the weekends. Everybody goes to eat together. Great game. You want to go get something to eat. Favorite spot. Where are you going?
Probably Garcia's. I love Mexican food.
Okay. What you getting though?
The cheese enchiladas.
Okay.
And a sweet tea.
And a sweet tea. That is a crazy combination. Mexican food and sweet tea. That just, you never hear that, right? Like you like, oh, okay. Okay. I'm not. So are we saying a cheese enchilada plate or just a cheese enchilada?
Yeah, the cheese enchilada plate.
Okay.
It's 2 enchiladas, rice, and then beans.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. Sounds delicious. All right. Favorite home cooked meal?
Ooh.
Yeah. It gets complicated.
I would go mole.
Okay.
My mom makes some good mole.
All right. Siblings?
I have one little sister.
Gonna be an athlete?
Yes.
Okay. Your parents play sports?
My mom did soccer and my dad did basketball.
So you come from an athletic background in general.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So what do you want to study when you get to college?
Kinesiology.
Oh, you're
I really want to be in sports medicine. So once I graduate, I either want to be a coach or I want to be an athletic trainer somewhere in the field. I want to be around sports for sure.
okay. I love it. Knowing where you want to be at an early age is the best way to get there. People that wait to decide what they want to do tend to come up short or come up late. So I love it. I love it. Are you working on any college credits while you're in high school?
No, my school doesn't offer that.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, that's all right though. Small schools, it definitely gets complicated. But yeah, you're on task, man. I love it. I love the whole picture. So you guys came up short this year. How far do you think y'all are going to get next year?
The goal is to go to state.
Yep.
I guarantee we can make playoffs next year, though.
Okay, nice. How many seniors are you guys graduating this year?
2.
Off of the starting 5?
Yes, they're both starters.
Okay.
But we have some pretty strong 8th graders coming up.
Nice. Okay. What else would you like to say to any coaches out there, future teammates, whatever?
Well, I would just want them to, the coaches to know I'm definitely a hustle player. I can go score on offense and come right back on defense and play strong defense. I put in a lot of effort. I put in the work.
You know what? I would say that the film agrees with that, because here's what I like. Nothing drives me crazier when it comes to basketball than all offense. You know what I'm saying? All offense highlights does not help a coach to recruit you. Watching you run back and forth, get back on defense, score, then get back and make the play on defense. And even when you guys are in a press, you're definitely technical and handling your business. So keep making your film like that, because then the film shows what the words are saying. Okay. You're an amazing athlete. I look forward to definitely following you and seeing how this thing plays out. When do you guys have your first AAU games? Now that you're out of season.
I don't have the schedule yet, but tryouts are next weekend.
Okay, man, you got to hit the big fella up on X and let me know. I know you're making the team. Let me know what the team looks like.
Okay, I will.
All right, I appreciate having you on the show. You're more than welcome to come back anytime, and I mean that.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, that was Alana Bryant. Look, she's an amazing athlete. Growing up on a farm, still doing what she's doing. Very well spoken, great GPA, knows the direction she's trying to take her life in. I love it. I'm always here for that kind of thing. I highly recommend that you get on deck about what you want to be and what you want to do. If you don't, you're just going to find yourself falling behind all the other athletes out there. Hey, let's jump into Coast to Coast with Mark Gibson and rock out with another group of athletes. Bam.
Stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips. Don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lives all the time. Stand on it. If we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, sink ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone. Who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got shows, boys feeling like Broadway. Always look both ways, even on a crossway. Driving down Cross Bay, out town Barclays. Really on big things, came up a small way. Championship rings, baby, that's a ball game. Oh, she want a little bag, baby,
that small change. Yeah, that money talk. If we ain't cool, then cut me off. No breaking news, don't run your mouth. Thought it was a plug, now he running off. Thought it was a plug, now he running off. What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lives all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Whoa. Don't do that, we the best coming out of BK, I thought you knew that. Step up in the function, all these women like who that. Got me looking like money, yeah, they love me, yeah, true that. Big racks, new bag, new swag, we ain't cutting no slack. Why they mad? Don't do that. See them coming, no mask, 6 feet, move back. How we got it, don't ask, don't do that. Nah, cause they ain't never put us on. Now they wanna come around and see what's going on. Nah, and we don't follow protocols. We some kings like sis, no waterfall, ISO. What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lives all the time. Stand on it.
Welcome back to the Who's Up Next show. That's Mark Gibson's Coast to Coast. Another group of great athletes. I'm sure we're going to see some of them on the show at some point coming up. Yeah, hey, fellas, keep them coming. Keep them coming. I love everything that I'm seeing and what's coming down the pipeline. I think it's amazing, and I'm extremely excited about those future athletes. Let's go. Don't forget, we still got Caden Smith coming, but let's jump into – I got to run the ad. Let's run the firm.
I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high, just like a dragonfly. I fly above the trees, over the seas, and all the degrees, to anywhere I please. Oh, I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah.
Welcome back. It's the Who's Up Next show. That was the firm, the brands underneath the umbrella of Complete College Prospects that are working to help your athlete, your student achieve their dreams. I go back and forth with Nick Saban. He said some things I don't like, I don't agree with, but this is not one of them. Again, this is why Complete College Prospects stands above the rest. And I think the point that's being made here is discussing rivals, 24/7 sports, things like that. Well, I got to lock in ESPN because they're a part of that trilogy of programs with 24/7 rivals and ESPN 100 when it comes to football. But we're going to talk about this on the other side. I want to run Nick Saban real quick before we do some things. Let's go.
No Sick doesn't either. At how many stars a guy has. Because I think what you all need to do is look at who's giving out the stars.
No. Yeah.
They don't know they're asking for a handful of cents. when it comes to what a football player is. So why would you as a coach depend on somebody who's not even a coach evaluating players to give them stars? I say all the time, Josh Jacobs had no stars. Damian Harris was a 5-star. They were both really good players, don't get me wrong, but Josh Jacobs was a first-round draft pick and Damian Harris was a third-round. Josh Jacobs still playing, Damian Harris is not. When you evaluate the players on your own in terms of the criteria of what you're looking for at each position that fit in your system and the criteria of the kind of people you want to make the culture of your team what it is, which I think SIG has done a fantastic job of, because it's culture over system. If you don't have a good culture, you're never going to execute the system no matter how good it is. That's what they've done such a great job of at Indiana, in my opinion. I'm just not a big fan of the stars. I never knew how many stars a guy had.
They had 5. They went to your place?
Until signing
Most
day.
of them. They had 5. And if they didn't have 5, as soon as you offered them, it was funny how those changed.
Hey, welcome back to the Who's Up Next show. Look, listen to what was being said in the commentary, right? One, yes, it's important to where the stars are coming from, how the stars are giving, why the stars are given, right? And then 2, as you heard in the end, if Alabama signed an athlete, if the kid had 0 stars, and then Alabama signed them literally the same day that kid signed, all of a sudden they were a 5-star everywhere. Everywhere. And I can't knock 24/7 Sports and ESPN's 100 and On3 is doing it a little different, and Rivals, because they blatantly tell you that, if you've got a commitment, then you're at least going to be a 3-star. Which is insane to me, because it means that it's not based on anything. It's based on the offer. It's based on where you're going to go to school and all these things. I've told you, I've seen athletes that did not play it down get a 3-star rating at 24/7 Sports, and I didn't understand. And so you find people arguing about who's rating who, when, and where. You never see that with Complete College Prospects. The ratings stand. The ratings stand because it's built on solid foundation. It's in the film. Everything that you read, you're going to see in the film. There was a young man who the film got him rated, but then it's like, but then you're rated based on information where it shows that you're using someone else's film, right? So it's hard to verify the person. So then that was immediately removed because it's verified, right? A lot of these brands do not do that. They just put up whatever. And I'm not trying to go to war with 24/7 CBS or whatever. I mean, yes, I will, though. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But when we rate someone, it's rated through, it's unbiased. You can't pay to be rated. It's free. That part's free. You're rated based on what a board decides your rating is, plus an algorithm. It's, the numbers don't lie. And you're rated on more than just who you are as an athlete. With Complete College Prospects, you're rated on being an athlete, being a student, your accomplishments in sports and outside of sports, any awards and things like that. If there's any recommendations in your community or from your coaches, all of that's taken into consideration when it comes to your rating. That way the coaches know that you're getting the athlete that they're getting. It's not just based on, oh my God, you're an amazing athlete, but you suck at everything else. That's not how the rating is done. It's broken up into all of that, including your NIL readiness. So we've been asked what's the difference between Complete College Prospects rating and everyone else. There you go. That's the difference. The entire person is taken into consideration when it comes to the rating. Education, athleticism, personality in the community, NIL readiness, and so many more things, so many more details over numbers and performance. There's so much that is included in your rating. And then it's broken down by each one of those individual things as well, so that a coach can know, hey, maybe this kid is a 5-star when it comes to being college ready and NIL ready, but they're a 3-star on performance. That yes, their overall is a 4, but yeah, the athleticism might be at a 3. But everything else, so what kind of kid do you want, coach? Do you want this kid checks all the boxes, but you're going to have to coach him up a little bit. But he's right there. He or she is right there. You're going to have to coach them up just a little bit, but they have all the things that you can't teach. You're not going to see them on the news tonight and you lose your job. Hold on. Question: how often should we update the data to ensure the most recent rating is accurate? Honestly, I believe that you should update your data over at Complete College Prospects. I would say if you get new information monthly, you should turn it in monthly. As you know what I'm saying, like that would be the minimum amount of time. If you want the maximum bang, I would say maybe every 2 months. Every 2 months that you have new information, new numbers. That's the other thing when it comes to Complete College Prospects over the rest. You don't know how the hell to get rated. But if you've already been rated, you just send a message. You can reach us on X or wherever, and then you could be re-rated. Kids do it all the time. But I would say on average, you're probably going to change something. Maybe you grew a little bit, got better numbers at different things, got grades that came in, and so you want to get all that updated anytime. And if you just need to update information, anytime. That could be every day if you got new information. But rating wise, I would say every 2 months would probably be the most powerful impact for being rated at Complete College Prospects. And again, that part is free. They'll do that's something that'll get done. But updating your information, that's the other thing. You can't go to Complete College Prospects and put your own information in. It's got to come through the team. You got to send it in, then the team does it. So coaches know when they go see an athlete at Complete College Prospects that information was put in by the team and that it's not just athletes throwing in whatever. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. I would say every 2 months, but every time you get for a rating. But as far as your information, you send that in as often as you need to update it when you have new things to plug in. Absolutely. Just send that in and get your stuff updated. Let's rock with Hit World Kids. Look, I had to do it. I told you guys earlier, you guys we always look at the athlete as the high school athlete, the college athlete, or the pro. And we forget when they were cute and adorable, they're still that person. That's where the love starts. The love started in a segment like this, Hit World Kids.
That this could feel like that, but I just can't stop. That my defenses drop. I know that I was born to kill any angel on my windowsill, but it's so dark inside. I throw the windows wide. I know, la 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 la. I know, la 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 la. Still I don't let go. On fields of flowers grow. Oh, it feels like I'm falling in love. Maybe for the first time. Baby, it's on my mind. You blow. There's a spark between. One gets torn apart. One gets a broken heart.
Hey, that's why the big fella does what he does, right? I know that when I see these athletes, I remember, even though I didn't know them then, I see them as that. That's what I see. I see them the way that I see my own kid, right? I see them like that. Like I think of them like that. And I know that there's nothing that I won't do to help them get where they're trying to go, because I know that that's when the love started, right? So when you saw Alana on here, you're about to see Caden, highlights coming up right now. You remember that there was a time when they were tiny doing these sports, falling in love with it, falling in love with what they do and knowing that they're going to suffer. The pain is coming. The pain comes right after you fall in love with it because you start taking it serious. It starts mattering. And that's the part you need to understand when you're looking at these athletes. When you're watching basketball or football, baseball, softball, soccer, racing, whatever it is, that they all started with the love of a child. When you look at it like that, you'll start to see these athletes completely different. Before the money, by the time they get to the money, they've been doing the job 10, 15 years in some instances for free. Not without the pain and the suffering, for free. Caden Smith, locking in, highlights loaded.
My name is Caden Smith. I'm a 6'8" power forward from Nichols County. I've been on the varsity team for 4 years, but really started playing my last 2. In my 2 seasons I've played, I've nearly scored 800 points and 800 rebounds. I have recorded 34 double-doubles in my high school career, and 20 of those have been this season. In my free time, I like to work on the farm with my pappy. He's taught me that hard work pays off. That's what I want to let college coaches know. I want to let them know that I'm the first one in the gym and the last to leave.
Hey, slow it down. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, I'm afraid. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? There might have been a time when I would give myself away. Oh, once upon a time I didn't give a damn. But now, here we are. So what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Just don't give up. I'm walking it out. Please don't give in. I'll let you down. It messed me up. Need a second to breathe. Just keep coming around. Hey, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, it's plain to see that baby you're beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with you. It's me, I'm a freak.
What up? Welcome back to the Who's Up Next show. Mark and Kevin suck. I'm going to say that first and foremost, right? They suck because they're really good at their job. I'm going to have to mess around at some point and make like a stupid 20 gorilla joint because I'm going to tell you all the ways that I love him at 6'8". It's coming. I think this is like my 4th time in all of this time doing it, but now I've had to do it twice in the same show. Let's welcome K. Smith to the show. What up, man? All right, brother. Here's where I'm at. So I'm just going to get into why I love it. One, I like when it comes to basketball, the way that I love my players is if you can punch it, if it's available, you do that because it just speaks volumes without words that get out my way because I'm willing to go get it. And so I love all of that. Mm-hmm. 2, I love the defense. I love the fact that you're willing to go body for body because, trust me, you know someone where they get scored on regular in the paint, and you're like, bro, you probably could have blocked that. You know what I'm saying? 3, then I like the fact that always moving. You're never standing still. You're swinging the entire time, right? You know what I'm saying? You're taking the baseline, swinging up. You know what I'm saying? You're ready for the mid-range, deep. Definitely willing to go bang. Like, I love the fact that you're everywhere doing everything, and every coach is going to love all of that because that's a player that they can make the glue and make things happen. It makes the team better. You know what I'm saying? Can you dribble?
I need to work on it a little bit, but I can get it up the floor.
Okay. Hey, man, work on that part. Like if they put you at power forward, fine. You know what I'm saying? You're going to kill the game there, put on a little bit of weight, you're going to be fine. You got a nice spin move to the, you know what I'm saying? You don't mind playing with your back to the rim. I love that too, because a lot of players today don't do that. So I absolutely love that as well. But if you can add handles to your game, it just makes you no, because even if you're gonna be the two, you still gotta be able to move a little bit. So yeah, if you add that, bro, like life's gonna be really good for you. You know what I'm saying? Really good for you, bro. But as far as it's 10 on mine. I just love the aggressiveness without being you can tell it's all business, it's not personal. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't throwing balls at people like Mikey used to do, things like that. Like you just like if you hear, get on this poster. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not personal. You just happen to be here. You know what I'm saying? So I like the business, bro. I really do. Introduce everybody to you.
My name's Caden Smith. I'm from Nicholas County. I'm 6'8". I play in the post. I feel like I've really gotten better in my past 2 years. I just now started playing varsity my senior year.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All right. What is the future looking like right now?
The future, I got a few colleges in context with me. I got a few. Most of them are D3. I got a D2, some JUCO.
Okay. Hey man, the only thing that matters is getting in the door. I don't know if you've seen me say it on this show before. Recruiting is different now, right? Years ago, yes, recruiting was you left high school. That was your first first time that people were going to ask you on a date, and then you had to make a decision, and then you married a program. That is not the case now. Realistically, this is more like going to homecoming when you graduate as a senior, because prom is coming after you get in college. See what I'm saying? Because you're going to get, now you got guys and girls going on that next set of trips. Once you're in the door is different, because they know that they got 24 hours to sell you. So now you're traveling to different places on your next recruiting thing. So bro, just get in the door. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, it sucks because you didn't get into your junior or senior year for high school, but that's all right. But as long as you get in the door, that's someone saying, I guess the part that I think kids don't understand is a college coach has to acknowledge that you can play college ball. You see what I'm saying? And that's how the next stage of recruiting happens in this era, is that you go from high school where it's like, okay, fine. You live in the neighborhood, maybe you better, but what if your neighborhood sucks? So you just better than everybody in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to college, it doesn't work that way. The fact that you have multiple interests means that there are colleges that believe you can be a college athlete. That's saying something. That means you're above the rest that will be crying. Is your season over yet?
No, we just now entered the playoffs. We got a game Tuesday.
How many seniors on your team?
3, including me.
All of them starters?
Yeah, all of them about my height.
Okay, so let's say this, right? On the other team, whatever game you play, so y'all ready in the playoffs?
No, it starts Tuesday.
So you guys knock off this first team. I want you to turn and look across the court. I said it on this show before, but you're going to see it on Tuesday. You look across that court, and when you look across the court at the team that y'all beat, you're going to see 2 types of tears. There's the tears of the kids that know they're on their way to college, and then there's the tears of the ones that know that they just played their last game ever. So you want to make sure that you get in the door so that you could continue your way to the show, because realistically, especially for basketball, over damn near anything, you can play everywhere in the world. You know what I'm saying? I have a friend who went to Europe and played there for like 9 years. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like like it's there for you, my guy. So you just got to get in the door. So like figure out which one's going to give you the best money and on your financial contract. D3 is tricky. What's your GPA right now?
It's GPA right now is a 4.0, but my cumulative is like a 2.8, but it'll go up after this semester.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be in the three, you're gonna be at about the
3.0 to 3.2.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Once you bang that out, that frees you up on the money right there. So then you good on the education. Education scholarships are good for 4 years. So if you did have to walk into a D3, you still be good to go. JUCO's tricky, boy. NAIA would be better. But any of the NCAA stuff's gonna work. D2, D3, any of that's gonna work. Then you're gonna get into the workouts. So everything like, yeah, bro, just yeah, man, get in the door, bro. Just get in the door. No matter what, get in the door. You know what I'm saying? Now you said it, so I have to say something about it. Pappy, bro. It's not often that you hear someone use the word pappy. I'm with it all day. You know what I'm saying? Do you live on a farm or does he just have a farm?
No, he lives on the farm and so does my mom and my siblings.
Okay. So just like I asked Alana, what kind of animals y'all got?
It's not really like an animal farm. We got a few. We got like a horse, a pig. We did have goats. We have chickens, ducks, cats, dogs, all that. But we mostly like do like hay and like tobacco and stuff like that.
Okay, all right. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Some of my best memories in life were being with my grandfather on the farm, bro. Like just as a little kid, I loved it. It's something that those memories are some of the best of my childhood. When it came to just having fun without, even though it was work, it was fun without worrying about sports or judgment or anything like that. It was just me and him on a tractor or doing whatever. And it was just a good time. You know what I'm saying? So I when you said it, I was like, I love it. Like, I love it so much, man. You already know, but hanging out with your friends, bam. Favorite outfit?
Favorite outfit? Probably gonna have to be the tech for the school for basketball team because it goes with mostly everything. All my shoes, probably some on clouds with that.
Okay, all right, I ain't mad. So all right, so now we're going. Great weekend. Maybe y'all won, maybe y'all lost. You need a vittle just to feel good. Where you eating?
Probably. I've gotten to sushi here lately. Probably somewhere like that. Probably
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to tell me, how did you get to sushi, bro? I can't do it. I've tried. Like I've tried and I can't. Well, wait a minute. Are you eating real sushi or are you like a California roll person?
It's cooked.
Okay. All right. Maybe I need that then. Like maybe I need to try
good.
to cook. What are you eating?
It has like shrimp and crab and some other stuff in it.
Okay. See, I
like
might be able to get on board with that. I tried tuna. I couldn't do it. It was
I
the
can't.
most disgusting thing ever, bro. Like, yeah, I might be able to get on board with the cooked, but the rest of it is just not me. What? Hold on. Somebody said sushi and sashimi is raw. Yeah, I'm not doing none of that. Not doing any of that. Okay. All right. I ain't mad. Okay. So what's the dream, bro? Like, what's the dream?
The dream probably to go to D3, D2, something small right now for like the next 2 years, and then get bigger, and then enter the transfer portal and go somewhere big.
Okay, I'm at that. Look, this is what I would recommend, and my son did it. I tell everybody the same thing. If you're going to go to a school, you know, make sure that they know, like, look, y'all got me for this time. Like, I'm being upfront, you're being upfront with me. I'm gonna be here for this amount of time. In that time, I'm gonna kill it for you. Like, I'm gonna go all out, but I need you to help kill it for me when it's time for me to go to the portal. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing that could happen is to have a team that a program that wants to fight you when you're going to the portal. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be cold out there. Like when you go to compliance and say you want to transfer, that technically the team could cut you off of everything until you're at your new program. My son didn't deal with that because in his recruiting, he was very upfront. Look, 1 year and I'm out. And so even though they wanted to be upset, they couldn't because they understood that was the agreement anyway. Just be upfront with your program because you want them to be upfront with you and you want their support. He was allowed to bring in a videographer to catch video of games and all that stuff because he had been upfront with them in the beginning. So just be upfront, bro, and do the thing and prepare yourself. But the most important thing is work your butt off. Like work your butt off and become a professional, not a college athlete. Become a professional. Okay. While you're in school, that's it. Now it's the job, right? Now you're not a student athlete. I hate that they say that once you get to college. Now you're an athlete student. You know what I'm saying? You like literally you wouldn't be at the school if you weren't an athlete. So it's like the job is the job. So if it is, then perfect it. Do what you got to do. Work on it. You got full access to facilities 24 hours a day anyway. So why not get it while you can get it? You know what I'm saying? But I think you have a great head on your shoulders with the idea of going small, then going big. I think it's smart. It's better than going big and sitting on the bench, being practice squad. You know what I'm saying? And wasting time. So like I'm with that. I'm not gonna ask about region. I try to stay away from that. Just because I want any school to, when it's time for the portal, I want any school to want you. Let's go beyond that. You get out of school, now it's possible to be a pro somewhere. Are you open to traveling all over the world to play?
Yeah, I'd like to go overseas and play if I could.
Okay. That's a good thing. Hey, it's a big jump. There's some people that are like, nah, I'd rather just get a job if I got to go overseas. And I'm like, especially basketball in other countries, man, the NBA is great. And it's the pinnacle. But the truth of the matter is in some countries, you're like a god in those countries if you play sports. You know what I'm saying? You're treated way better than you are here. And so it's like, and you get some culture and you get to see things. And overseas, the same way the states are here, that's bouncing country to country. You know what I'm saying? Just in what the time it takes us to go state to state. So it's a great thing, bro. So I'm happy that you're open to that. Man, who would you say is your biggest influence when it comes to basketball? Like who got you into it and got you the love for it?
The person that got me the most love for it is probably my mom. She's pushed me my whole life.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Did she play any sports?
She cheered when she was in high school, yeah.
Nice. Hey, bro, don't say it like that. Look, cheer's hard. Nah. Cheerleaders are athletes just like anybody else. I've watched a couple of the cheer shows and then going in and watching some biographies, watching the work that's put in, and then watching the amount of pain. You know what I'm saying? Like I always dictate whether you're an athlete based on pain. Like I want to support esports, but like great, you know what I'm saying? But like cheerleading is different, dance is different, the bloody feet, the especially the ones that are thrown for cheerleaders, like the amount of times I've seen them hit the ground and I'm like, why? Like why? You know what I'm saying? So no, that's fantastic, man. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. What are you working on as soon as the season stops?
As soon as the season stops, before I go up to college, if like I have like a time period, I'll probably be going working with Pappy.
Okay. Hey, look, man, you're gonna, no matter what school you go to, you're not showing your basketball, so you ain't gonna show up till August. But you can't wait till then to get ready for college.
Yeah.
Like when the season's over, season's not over for you. You know what I'm saying? It's over for the guys that are staying. So just remember that, bro. Like the season's not over for you. You're now on to the next chapter. So you got to get ready for that because guys are going to be big.
Yeah.
And you definitely are going to be the tallest guy, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
All right, down.
But I still want to see you punching on them. I don't care, bro. Like seriously, I don't care. You got a drop step that to a dunk?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, man. You got it. Man, give me that kind of video too. I'll put that right back up, bro. I love it, man. I love it, love it. All right, bro. Anybody you want to thank for helping you get where you are?
Just a lot. All my family, really. Everybody's pushed me and supported me my whole life.
Okay. Hey, man, I'm going to be following you, bro. I really am. I'm going to be following you. I'm curious to see what you do. Have you already made your commitment or are you still waiting?
Not yet. Probably in the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Hey, man, hit me. Let me know who you're going to commit to. You know what I'm saying? Hit me on X. Let me know.
All right, I will.
Yeah. And hit me with that for sure. I'll put the team. Yeah, man. Here you go. Let me know when you're about to commit. I'll make sure the team makes you a dope graphic for it, bro. We'll create you something real nice, man. Real nice. Just let me know when you know what you're gonna do, and we'll create something real nice for you over here.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely, bro. I appreciate having you on the show, man.
All right, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We'll talk soon.
All right.
All right. Hey, welcome back to the Who's Up Next show. That was Caden Smith. The young man's a monster. You know me. Look. If they punching it on people, I'm in there. They getting the gorillas. If they're punching on people, because I love it, and I love it again. You know what I'm saying? A free dunk I'm gonna take, but when they punch it on people, that's different. I love it. I'm not going away from that. That kid's amazing. He's gonna be all right. Let's go. We got Watchtower too. Let's bang bang. Welcome back to the Who's Up Next show. That was Watchtower by Kevin Moses. Another great group of athletes up in there. A bunch of killers in there too, man. Like they make my job hard. They make it hard. I'm gonna have to change my scoring because they make it hard. They are bringing in great young men and women that are super talented. Definitely gonna have to change. I just saw some of the video they came in for next week's 2 weeks from now's athletes. I saw some track in there and everything. I'm just like, I'm done. You know what? There we go. I'm gonna create a new rating system I'm gonna create a new rating system for the revamp of the show. You know what I'm saying? Since we changing the studio out, I'm gonna make sure that we're gonna come up with something nice for the rating system as well, because Kevin and Mark are making my job impossible when it comes to scoring these athletes. But I love it. I'm not complaining, fellas. I'm not complaining. We got a couple videos to bang out just to do what we do. You know how it is. We always like to get these in before we get up out of here. Let's go.
Great as you are, as skilled as you are, as talented as you are, I just want one thing from you. Never allow life to make you forget why you do what you do. People don't burn out, people don't quit, people don't underachieve, people don't settle because of what they do. People burn out, people quit, people underachieve, and people settle because life makes them forget why they do it. If we respect it the way we say we respect it, if we love it the way we say we love it, if we cherish it the way we say we cherish it, every single day should be nothing less than excellence. You might not always be your best, but you can always bring me your best.
Hey, the big fella's living that. When that came through, the big fella's living that. Look, life had almost got your boy. You know what I'm saying? It made me, the betrayal and the shadiness that's out here in society definitely made me want to check out of this thing, crash out of some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then I understood, I respect it. I love it. I know what I do. I love what I do. I love what we're creating. I love what the Complete College Prospects brand is. I love everything that we're doing, and we fought our way up here. We didn't start up here. We didn't come in with a handout. We didn't come in like that. We came from the bottom. We got out the mud. We didn't start at zero. We started below that. The brands that were already here tried to hold us down. They went in and they would watch our stuff and then try to steal ideas. They would go to our website and try to steal ideas. They would see what we were creating and try to steal ideas. Some of them watch this show right now. They were always watching and then block us from seeing what they're doing. So I was feeling some kind of way, but then I remembered it's not for them. This show isn't for them. Complete College Prospects as a brand, as a conglomerate of 22 companies is not for them. And we have major brands, Canes and Body Armor. It's not for them. We do it for the kids. We do it for the Army. We do it for the educators. We do it for the coaches. We do it for the students and the athletes. We do it for the future. And so there was no way I could break. So I got the tattoo, smile now, crazy later, not cry later, because there will be no sadness. People get what they give. And then I put choose in the middle. If you want the smile in me, choose that. Act accordingly. If you want the crazy me, choose that and accept what comes your way accordingly. Because nothing will stop us from doing what we're supposed to do. I will never doubt again that this is the path that was supposed to be taken. That helping the next generation and the next generation to accomplish their dreams is always the goal. Period. There will always be ugly, but we got to stand through that. There will always be those that try to doubt or take away from what you do, but we got to see through that. We got to move how we move because it's the way we're supposed to move, because there's an important mission that we took on as a brand and as a company, and that was to ensure that your child and no other child would miss the opportunity to get where they are trying to go. Our responsibility is too great. Too great. So that one hit different for your boy. And so then, so here we go. And this is why this one came up, based on what I just said.
I don't bluff. I don't do no bluffing. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove. I don't bluff. I don't do no bluffing. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove.
Look, out this mouth, our goal as a company, as a corporation, is 1 million athletes and students put into school or into a future that they are searching for, whether that is going to trade school, whether that is going to college, whether that is being an athlete in college or going to the pro, whatever it is, we want to make sure that we are helping. That's the goal. I want to see that number. As the CEO, I want to see the number say 1 million. And we won't stop for anything less than that. We want there to be 1 million athletes or students that we help to achieve their dream. At 1 million athletes, we will have changed generations. We will have fulfilled something greater than ourselves. It's bigger than us. So our goal is 1 million students and student athletes to help them get to where they're trying to go. That's the goal. That's the goal. Changing lives all day, every day. And then that leaves me with this one. For sure.
Don't expect others to give you what you give them, right? Like one of the biggest things that I'm now very comfortable with understanding is my heart is different, and the energy attached to making others feel good is a high level energy. And just because you have that, it doesn't mean that other people should. Everybody operates differently, right? And everybody shows their love or shows their value or shows their commitment differently.
Yeah.
So I took the pressure off of others when I stopped expecting you to do what I do.
Listen, you students and you student athletes, we're going to keep trying to help you. We hope that you will do your part. Like I said, we're going to do the heavy lifting. We hope that you'll go get the toaster, put it in the car. We don't expect you to, but we hope. We hope that you will invest in your ability to help yourself as well. Again, we'll do the heavy lifting. We'll do the heavy lifting to help you get where you're trying to get to. Parents, we got you. You don't understand? We got you. Educators, coaches, athletic departments. We work with everybody, so we got you. We expanded that over a year ago to make sure that we can help in every department possible. So we got you. We hope that you will do your part as well. But we don't expect you to. This is our goal. This is our dream. I always ask all these athletes and people on the show, what's the dream? I've told you what our dream is. As a company, that's our dream. I want to see Kevin Moses and Tom Tabler and Mark. I want to see all of them become Writers of the Year, not just at Complete College Prospect, but I want to see them do it at the National Writers Union. I want to see these dudes become ESPN names because they started here. They work behind the scenes. We get to 1 million students. They get to 1 million students. They've been here in the mud. They didn't say, wait, when we'll get back with you when you guys come out the mud. They got in the mud with us. They got in the mud with us and said, nah, we'll roll around down here with you and we'll climb out together and go get in that shower and head on up together. That will never be forgotten. But that's the goal. That's the goal. That's the dream. And we will settle for nothing less. You already know how to reach out to us. If you don't, there you go. You can hit us at ccprospects.com. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up at the Who's Up Next 23 at X. Even though they drive me crazy, call us if you want. I don't care. You get a hold of somebody. Then just ask for the big fella. If you're a senior or a junior, if you're a high school varsity player in any sport, I am not joking. Go get in the portal. Like, stop it. Go get in the high school portal. We created that thing to be for free. It costs you nothing. And it's a solid place for coaches to just go find you, to just go look you up and find you. Period. Go put yourself in there. Cost nothing. Do it yourself. There you go. There goes a toaster for you. You're a varsity player. You got the right GPA. It's only 2.3 to play NCAA ball or whatever your sport is. So if you got that and you play varsity at your high school, put yourself in the portal. Give yourself a shot. If you don't do anything else, do that. Please, I'm begging you, help yourself. It costs nothing. At some point, you guys have to put in effort to get yourself where you're trying to get to. That's a fact. But again, we don't expect nothing. We're going to do our part. I truly know that is a true statement. CCP has been with Leilani from day one, and we're going to be with her till she doesn't want to be with us. We have always stood behind Leilani, and we will always stand behind her until the day that she does not need us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is what we do. This is the commitment. So I'll play it again because I don't bluff.
I don't bluff. I don't do no bluffing. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove. I don't bluff. I don't do no bluffing. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove.
I love y'all, man. We ain't gonna have the show for 2 weeks while we revamp some stuff, reduce. Well, not next week. It'll be back in 2 weeks. Again, our 400th show. It's amazing. I didn't even realize it popped up all of a sudden. We're gonna kill this thing. If you are an athlete, you want to come on the show, hey man, hit me up. I'll get you on the show. Like I want to do whatever on the 400th. I'm gonna try to get some of the writers that travel around. I'm gonna try to get them on because it's not just my accomplishment. It's the team's accomplishment. So I want to make sure that I'm doing what needs to be done. We've been through a lot. We've been through co-hosts. We've been through showrunners. We've been through like so much to get to where we are. Like it came so fast. And then when I look back, I'm like, oh no, it's been years. We've been doing the thing. We've been doing the thing to build the thing. One person at a time, one show at a time. I saw some of the beginning shows and I couldn't believe. I was like, wow, I can't believe we did that. But yeah, like I'm extremely proud. I'm extremely happy, and I could not have done it without the Army. You guys are everything. You guys are absolutely everything. And thank you. You guys are everything. And I can't imagine being anywhere else but here. And when I get messages like Letitia's was just a minute ago that says it was worth it, that's day one. You know what I'm saying? Day one. When people remember what you did from day one for their kid, that's everything to me. That's everything to me. And that's everything to us as a brand. I love you guys. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here. And I will see you in 2 weeks. I'm the big fella. New intro, new outro. This is the last one for my brother. I rock with y'all. I absolutely rock with y'all. And I appreciate you rocking with me.
I thought we'd be together. like will we ever meet again? Left me in pain, was all our plans in vain? Our memories to make, I can see them slowly fade. Then you basically erase me, so how do you expect me to ever be high? Rock, my friend, we always said we live this life until we make it to the end. So why aren't you right here, right next to me? You took your life like fuck, you left me bleed. I will meet you at the graveyard, where you lay down, where you stay now.